Hello, love. Oh, that's a horrible accent. I've been watching so much Vera on BritBox. Anyway, it's Karynjean. Welcome back to the channel. The desk is a beautiful mess, as you can see. Got my Diet Mountain Dew. Got all kinds of things. I did scan this. So I do have a digital, so I'm going to be using that. I got some stuff at Joann's, these Tim Holtz wallpaper things. Anyway, I'll take you through all this in just a minute as I get myself situated. I have a couple of packs here. I covered 3 of these, so I'll be making well, at least one of them on camera. Okay, so let's see what's what. I know I have to pick out papers. All right, so I'm not quite sure I can work with the desk the way it is currently, but let's move things about. Okay, so I got 2 of these. This one I already had and I've been using, so I got another one. I like it. It was on sale, and then I had the 25% off coupon, plus a military discount, and what all, I don't know. So I got another pack of these. So I'm going to put it over here to my right in my craft cart. This is the same thing. He's calling it Halloween. And you probably can't see it because of the glare. These are just darker, it looks like. I just had my scissors. Where are they? Let me cut that off so I can get rid of the sticky. And this is the Worn Wallpaper Scraps Tim Holtz Halloween, it says on it. And, oh, camera's kind of far away today. There we go. So, they have a grayish brown patina on them. They're much darker. It looks pretty much, these look very similar to what was there. Let's see. Yeah, a bit grungier, a bit darker. Let me put that back. So there's that. And, oops. I'll just put those in there. In the craft cart they go. I also got the Tim Holtz Tiny Brads. I don't know if they're 3 different colors, 3 different sizes, whatever, but because the only colors I have are very bright colors. And then I also got this, the Curator, Ephemera Pack Snippets Curator. They're tiny, teeny tiny. Let's take a look and see. There's lots of pieces in it. They're like minis too. And I think the size is good because you want larger things, but you also want smaller bits to put on journaling cards and stuff. So I got those. Okay, so, oh, and this I've had. This is the collage paper, the aviary one. So there's that. And I thought the colors and all would look nice with the theme of this book that I'm doing. These are papers that I dyed, and I'll take you through those in a minute. So if you remember, move stuff away. I got this recently from Amazon, and I did a video on it. And, well, I guess this is the one I'm using. Yeah. So I covered, these are cake boxes, so they're a bit smaller. And I covered the one. It measures about 5.5 by 7 with a 1.5 inch spine, sort of, kind of. So I figured I'd make 2 signatures. I covered the outside with this pretty fabric, as I did with the other 2. On the inside, I cut some of this Flora paper down. Here we go. From the pack. I really like it, but again, because I think it would tear rather easily, I did not, let me move the pack out of the way, I did not want to cover the outside of the book with it or if I did cover the outside, I would not want to fold it over. I need to put corners on here. So then I went through to see what scraps and bits and how I can make the signatures. So this is wallpaper that I glued and sewed down onto, I think, just a 3x5 index card and cut down and did the stitching and put those down. And this is thus far what I have for the signature. So I have the wrapping paper, and as you can see, it's these journals are going to be muted greens, vegetation kind of thing. I went through a pack of stuff I had ordered from Rachel at Roxy's Creations on her in her Etsy shop. It's these beautiful old Italian papers. So I chose 2 of them that I thought would look good. I think I'm going to use this. It's very delicate paper, so I'm a little bit, I don't want to say hesitant about you. I am a little bit hesitant about using it as a complete journal page. You see, it's already ripping. I think I'll use it for the signature center. I did reinforce the back with a piece of washi tape there, but I think I'll have to reinforce the edge too. So I have that. Then this is just, it was packing paper. It's like a paper grocery sack. I cut that. And then this here is the bits of the wallpaper that I had. And because I wasn't sure about the back of it, so I glued it down to a piece of cardstock. And then I also just trimmed off the edges. So this is a thickness of 2 pages, but so this is thus far what we have. And I do have a pack of coffee dyed paper that I did a bit ago, but I thought it was just like a little bit too dark. Well, some of it may be this, but even with that, it might, maybe, I don't know. So what I did was I dyed some more. This time I made I diluted the coffee. I used a little pack of instant coffee in a big bowl of hot water. And as you can see, I have regular copy paper here, which took the color very well. This is from a composition book, and it did not take the color as well as the regular copy paper did. So I do not think I'm going to be using this. I thought it would be nice because I just took it out of the composition book, so it's still, I can cut it down this way and use it maybe in another journal. I don't know, but it did not take the color very well, I don't think. So I'm going to put this aside. And so this is the paper. I might as well just put it in here with this. Let's see what we got. And so these are the papers that took the color a little bit better. And it's lighter than that other pack. So, and I took a few pieces of paper, and I have a vinyl table runner that I cut down. So I don't know if you can see a very pale hint of design there. So this is what I have. And what did I say? I said 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's from, I had tea bags too, so I kind of like, from when I was making tea, kind of squeeze that out. So, okay. I'm very limited as to paper and color that I can put in here. So maybe that'll be enough. 1 to 8 pages, 16, 32, 64 pages. Maybe that'll be enough. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to cut down these papers, fold them, get the signatures together, get the signatures sewn in. I don't know if I want to do a hidden spine or not. I might want to do a hidden spine. I'm on a hidden spine kick for some reason. But if I'm going to do a hidden spine, I need to figure out what I want to do about the spine. Also, I need to pull out all the bits and bobs of trims and stuff. This is a piece of wallpaper that this piece will go. This might match it. I think it might be a little bit too bright though. But let me think about that. I might add this to it as well. We shall see. All right, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Here is our little journal. You can see that there's page migration there. That's fine. I pulled out some trims here and we're going to throw some trim on it and that'll cover the page migration, or I can trim it down, but I'm not going to. Okay, it's a hidden spine, 2 signatures, and I showed you some of the papers, but I'm going to do a quick flip through now of the pages. So there's that. We have a coffee dyed paper. This here is the Tim Holtz tissue paper, and I ironed it on to a piece of fabric. Here's some scraps of it. Just this piece of, I don't know, some kind of, almost like a flour sack or something. I've had it for a while. I think I was going to do some baby stuff with it. Anyway, so there's that to give it a little bit of, you know, a little extra texture. Here we have a little bit of design on it. Here is, this is coffee dyed paper, and this is a piece of that wallpaper trim that I glued it down, and then I also took it to the machine just to give it some interest. Here's another piece of coffee dyed, tease dyed paper, whatever. Pretty, that's very pretty. Another piece of wallpaper, same thing with this here, the hidden spine, the piece of, it's made out of that cardstock. Here's the page. Just a grocery sack type paper, and the signature center is this from this Italian paper from 1932. This paper is a little bit more sturdy than the one in the other signature center, but because of what it is, I decided to put it in the signature center. So, and these pages that have the wallpaper on them, they can hold a lot of weight because that wallpaper can hold a lot of weight. Also, the type of thread I used to sew it in is they use it in leather making. It is the waxed thread. So, and that also gives it a very secure hold. And here is the second signature. Okay, quick flip through there. Again, that same thing. Yeah, okay. And there's that, there's that. Here we go, la-di-da, la-di-da. There's that, and here's the signature center. This paper is more delicate because, well, this says 1932, but for some reason I think this paper feels more delicate to me. I did reinforce the back of it where I was stitching through with some washi tape, and also it was torn a little bit there, so I put some washi tape there. Don't know if you can see that or not. And then here's the rest of it. So what I thought we would do first is just well, I don't know what I'm going to do with those corners. I guess they're okay. I wanted to put some of this trim. The question is, do I want to put it on the outside or the inside? And I'm going to put it on the outside. So let me just get my scissors here. I'm going to trim it here. Okay. And let's lay this flat. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my glue here. I might need a fresh bottle. So wipe that off. Oh gracious. So it's just been crazy here, as I'm sure it's been crazy where you are. It's the end of August. School has started for a lot of people. Today is Monday, I guess the 23rd of August, and it's been, quite honestly, I'm going to let you know, transparency here. It's been a pretty rough couple of days for us. We heard yesterday morning, Sunday morning, that we lost a member of our family. My uncle, my mother's brother. My mother died in 2017, Christmas Day. And her brother, younger brother, died in his sleep Saturday night. His daughter, my cousin, called me yesterday morning, and I really shouldn't be surprised. Family trait. When my mother was sick, nobody was allowed to know, right? Nobody was allowed to know. Actually, her brother was her medical power of attorney. She didn't want any of us, her children, to be medical power of attorney because she didn't want to put the responsibility on us if, something happened and we would have to disconnect her from life support. So, she's like, my brother will have no problem with that. So she made her brother her medical power of attorney. Anyway, she had a heart attack. And she was working up until she had her heart attack. She was a nurse, amongst other things. She had a heart attack. Wound up in the hospital with a heart attack and had to stop working. That was earlier in 2017, probably April or May. I don't quite remember. But her brother, my uncle and his wife, were on the East Coast visiting family, and came to see her as well. I just cut through the fabric. Dagnabbit. I'll have to fix that. And she had just been released from the hospital like the day before, and they were coming and they were going to take her out to dinner, and under no circumstances were we allowed to tell him that she had just been released from the hospital. She had had a heart attack. Meanwhile, this is her medical power of attorney, so it's a generational thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I learned that my uncle had open heart surgery a year and a half ago and had been on a decline ever since, and nobody was supposed to know. And, but he died, I guess, peacefully in his sleep at home. So, well, that's cute. So it was really hard. It was really a rough couple of days for me and for us as a family and stuff. So, but we're okay now, and I thank you all for your thoughts and prayers and everything. I'm sure that might be going through your minds right now, but we're doing okay. And I don't know if I want to, that might be. I think I like that. I wonder if I have another piece of that. I do have another piece of that. So yeah, and this is a half an inch. He had strict instructions. He left strict instructions with my cousin a few months before he died. He went over everything with her, and his thing was there will be under no circumstances was he to have a funeral or a wake. So, okay. So we're not quite sure. He said you can have a party, being the Irish people that we are. Party's always good. I think I might have to take this elsewhere to trim this down, because mini rotary, I do not like mini rotary. I've actually started taping things down on mini rotary. So that, anyway, so we're not quite sure what we're going to do. My aunt obviously is in no mood for a party at the moment. But we will honor my uncle's wishes. I guess at some time in the future. We will get it all figured out. All right, I'm taping this down. There. But, it's life. I mean, all of us have been through way too much the past 18 months with the world and everything just being absolutely insane. Okay, so I think I'll just throw some more glue down here and put that on top of that. I'm using the Fabrifix, the silicone glue, because I think I might get a better, oh, I'm making a mess of it right there. A better hold, not even sure. Okay, whoops. And let's see if I can scooch that up just a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's not good. There. Okay, and let's do the back as well. Now, that piece is not long enough. Where's that other piece that I had? Here we go. And this looks like the perfect length. Oh, so. Now, I haven't figured out yet what kind of closure I'm going to put on this. I think I'm just going to use this wide lace and wrap it around like with a button or something, I'm thinking. And it'll just slip on and off. Thinking. That's what I'm probably going to do. Okay, so there we have that. Okay. So now the book is together, and our next step will be to start decorating it. What I thought I would like to do for, where is it? Not that one, this one here. Because I like this, I want this to shine through, is I would take some acetate and make acetate pockets, like build this up like a 3-pocket or something, but with acetate, so that you can see through the pockets. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I just need to figure out, because you don't want to cover that up. And as we said, this can hold the weight. So do something like that on it. So I guess we'll just have to wait for our next installment and to see where our imaginations are going to take us. This is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. We're only limited by those imaginations. Thanks for stopping by.